Hey guys, my name is Tori and I'm going to talk about something that I've wanted to talk about on my channel for a while, but I just haven't because it's kind of a hard topic and it's kind of hard to explain without kind of exposing some people. Anyways, that's not why I'm making this video. I'm making this video because I want to talk about my story in a way. I just want to get into it. Today's video is going to be about getting married and not having a dad. And honestly, not having family to support you financially, mentally, emotionally during the wedding process and how that feels and what that looks like. I'm going to give a very, very long story and condense it down to a very short, quick story that is going to have a lot of empty pieces that don't make a lot of sense. But to give you a background of how I lost my dad and how I got to where I'm at now without having a lot of family support, I'll say this. November 30th, 2009, my dad passed away. Prior to that, my parents divorced and my mom's in North Carolina. After my dad's passing, I moved in with my aunt and uncle, my dad's sister. Couldn't see my mom, didn't really have a relationship with my mom, and I have only seen my mom and siblings probably 1 or 2, maybe 3 times in the last 10-15 years for a multitude of reasons, finances being one of the biggest ones. So anyways, that's kind of a little synopsis about how my family kind of got broken apart, but not really going into detail of like how, I guess. So that leaves me by myself. My grandma had 11 kids and I kind of have always been the black sheep in my family, if you'll say. I was picked on a lot. So growing up, my dad worked all the time and I would be at my grandma's house, and a lot of my cousins and aunts would be living with my grandma, or they would all be at my grandma's house because their parents worked too, so my grandma would watch all of us. And I can remember several instances in my life where me and my brother were single-handedly left out at my grandma's house. Like, they would go to the state fair, they would go to carnivals, they would go even just like 20 minutes away to a town and like go to Walmart and go out to eat, and me and my little brother were always left out. I've always been kind of left out of the family, but I also have family members who I've been really close to. I have 2 uncles and an aunt who I've always been close to, who I've never had any problems with, who have always been supportive of me, and they have been really the only people that I communicate with frequently. I don't really talk to my family much, but besides a couple of my cousins, I have 4 cousins who I still communicate with. 2 of them are really close with me. The other 2, I just keep up with them. One of them's in my wedding, Brianna, and she has been the only consistent family member who has consistently, frequently been there for me, supported me, been to every major thing in my life. But yeah, so with all that being said, to get to the point where the video is about, I'm not going to have a lot of support or family at my wedding. My mom, sister, 2 brothers are not going to be there. They say they're going to be, but I know they're not, and it hurts because I know that they want to be there, but they can't afford it. And they want to be there, so they keep telling themselves, I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there. And they keep telling me, I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there. My mom has been notorious for making promises that she really wants to do. I know she wants to fulfill, but she can't. And so when it comes to that promise, it doesn't go how she wanted it to. I'm poor, or else I would just fly them out to come see me for my wedding, because then I know they would come. It's not a matter of they don't love me enough to come, it's a matter of they can't afford to come. And that hurts everyone involved. And so I already am not going to have my immediate family. All of my immediate family, gone. Everyone I grew up with, gone. I don't want to cry. Okay, so I don't want to get upset. Why am I getting upset? Well, because it's really upsetting. So yeah, my mom and siblings can't be there. my dad passed away, so he won't be there. You coming to give me a hug and make me feel better? Yeah, that's why I love you. But yeah, my dad can't be there for obvious reasons. He's passed away. And weddings have a lot to do with dads and moms and family, and mine won't be there. And I know there's a lot of people on the internet who are going through the same thing, and that's why I'm making this video. It hurts to know that the people that you love the most won't be there for you as much as they want to be. And in return, that makes you feel less than, or like you don't matter. And you see all these people who have so much to be thankful for, and they don't even realize that the one thing that some people want is something as simple as having their dad be able to walk them down the aisle. And I don't get that. And weddings are so stressful. Life is stressful, and it sucks doing it alone. And I love my fiance's family. They are so supportive and have helped so much in my life in general. The last 9 years. I basically got with my fiance about 6 or 7 months after my dad died. I'll just say that I think Trey saved my life, and God placed Trey in my life because I needed somebody. Because I had no one. I truly had no one, and I was in a really dark space when my dad died. And I've grown so much. I don't want to ugly cry. Crying on YouTube is literally the most annoying thing. I don't have a lot of support from my family, even though I have a big family. And even if I had all of my family there and supporting me, there's still going to be that missing piece. And I'm scared for when I get married, of how I'm going to react and how I'm going to feel. Knowing that my dad's not there, it's that stupid guilt of like moving on, and the guilt of like, what do I do? Do I have someone walk me down the aisle? Do I walk alone? Is it disrespectful to choose someone? If I choose one of my uncles over the other, are they gonna be upset at me? Like, it's a lot of pressure and a lot of having to like communicate with the photographer that my immediate family won't be there, and a lot of letting the DJ know that no, we won't have the father-daughter dance. And I want to make a father-daughter dance, but not for me and my dad. In honor of my dad, I want to play the song Nickelback if everybody my dad's favorite songs. I want to play that song instead of have a father-daughter dance for me. So what I want to do is have all the fathers and daughters that are there dance in place of me and my dad, in honor of my dad, so that everybody there can have a dance with your dad. Because that may be the last chance you get to. There's a lot of people out there who are getting married who don't have their parents, and I know how it feels, and it sucks. It's a lot of pain and a lot of questioning and second guessing and wondering if you should have just eloped because it's easier. I just want to express that you're not alone if you're feeling that. In the front pew, there's gonna be a person missing, and it's gonna be my dad, my mom, my siblings, a lot of family who I've cut ties with for some really good reasons because they're really toxic. A lot of high school friends that I'm not friends with anymore that I didn't invite. As I got older, I got more isolated, and getting married makes you realize how many people you have that are gonna support you. And my list of people is pretty small, and that hurts, especially whenever I should be getting the most support right now, and I should be able to depend on people the most. I just wanted to make the video to let you guys know that it's okay to be upset about it. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be confused. It's okay to question yourself and wonder if you're doing the right thing. My advice to you though is to do whatever you feel is right in regard to people that are going to be missing at your wedding. If you don't have your dad, don't feel like you have to do things traditionally. You don't have to have a father-daughter dance and dance with a brother or cousin or an uncle. You don't have to cater to other people in traditions. If that makes you uncomfortable, don't do it. Make it however you want to make it, because traditions are stupid and I don't think that we should have to stick to it. I don't know if I'm gonna post this. I don't know if it makes any sense. I don't know if I make any sense. I don't want to be a big blabbering baby on YouTube. I never imagined that I would make a video of me crying. That's a first. I have really fair skin, so you can clearly see when I cry. But it's something that affects me and I don't really talk about it. I don't really make videos about it. I kind of just live on. I know I haven't been making a lot of eye contact in the camera lens, and that's just because this is kind of an uncomfortable thing for me, and I'm also crying and my eyes are kind of like watery and the lights are making it pretty rough to see. I guess the moral of the story is that I want to make sure that people know that you are not alone if you are going through that and if you are feeling that pain, and that it's okay to do whatever you feel like you need to do in your wedding. It's okay to make things your way and not listen to other people's opinions about your wedding, especially when it comes to people in your life. And you don't have to invite toxic people. I'm gonna go now so that I can stop crying. I think I'm gonna film another video. I'm probably gonna take a little bit of a break, stop having a runny nose and stop having watery eyes, and kind of up my mood so that I can make another video for you guys. I don't know that I'll post this, but if I do, I hope it makes sense. I hope that you understand what I was trying to say. I don't really know that I made a message per se in the video. I just wanted to share my story. So if you want to know more information about my past and about everything that I've been through and any other questions that you have, let me know in the comments below. I'm pretty open. The only reason why I would not share something is to protect someone in my family. So yeah, but I'm gonna go. So thank you guys so much for watching. May all your stars align, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.